Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I'm going to be trying out another Amarian ship for the Abyss. This is actually the Sacrilege, and this is for T4 Electrics. I think that the Sacrilege has a possibility of doing the T4 Firestorms, but the thing is, the Firestorms are quite... they're not the best, I would say, for the Sacrilege. It is nice to get that extra HP pool, but the thing is, the Sacrilege naturally, if we just remove all these fittings right here, it has a pretty low thermal resist. In fact, it's the lowest resist by quite a big margin, and this is very, very deadly because in the thermal or the Firestorm Abyss, we will have reduced the thermal resistance. Many deadly waves like Triglavians and Concord do predominantly thermal damage, so we'll have big problems there. So that's why I don't think this has a lot of potential for the Firestorm. It does have potential for the Darks. I see a lot of people doing it in Darks, but the thing I don't like about Darks is that they're pretty slow because of the problem with application. It's just the application is not that great. Like you can put two webs to do like better application than Darks, but even then, I don't like that. So that's why we're going to be doing the T4 Electrics, because in the Electrics we can do then like these EM missiles, and then we'll be able to do optimal damage type, as well as that we'll put a pulse laser here. This will also enable us to do EM damage as well. So we'll be doing like specifically that damage type that is going to be problematic or for the NPCs. And also, we're not going to be have the NPCs speeding around so fast. So it's not going to be like in the dark sites where the application is going to be completely horrible. It's going to be quite a bit easier here. So we're going to use a missile guidance computer and a Webifier. The missile guidance computer is nice because we can switch between having precision missiles and also the range. I was thinking of putting a target painter. I think perhaps a target painter could be a good alternative as well. The reason I went with the guidance computer is because we get the option to put the range script, because the range script is nice when we have got naturally very short range with these heavy assault missiles we've got right here. 34 kilometers, but with the rage, we have 28, and if we would turn this off, then here's at 25. It's not that great range, so if we want to, we could put like the optimal range script right here, and then we can get like 31 kilometers with rage. I would say that's that's decent range right there. And then this pulse laser is really just like there to be some complementary DPS. It's not meant to be like a main weapon at all. It's just a little bit extra in those battleship waves to make them go a bit quicker. So we have decent DPS, as you saw there, 800 DPS. Our tank is also pretty good as well with the dual Corpum C-type medium armor pairs. I think I'm going to be trying this later in T3 Firestorm by downgrading these armor pairs right here and perhaps put like another thermal rig or something. But I think that it definitely has potential for the T3 Firestorms. But if you want to do the T4 plus Firestorms in this, you'd have to really bling hard, I think, because we're not got that much bling going on right here. Whole fit costs like 600 something million ISK. We've got some basic implants to improve application and DPS, and also some basic boosters right here that provide extra application with this crash one, extra armor pair array with these two ones right here, the Exile and Hardshell. So we'll consume these three right here. Alright, and then we'll grab some filaments too. I'm right now trying to like find a line of ships that can be used for T0 to the T6 sites in the Abyss, and it's only to use Amarian ships. So this is what I think the Sacrilege is good as a good alternative for the T4s, because the Zealot is nice, but I feel like the Sacrilege is really good because it's quite easy with low skills. Like I only have to, I guess both of these ships, like heavy assault crews, they do require pretty good skills. But the thing is, the Sacrilege is very nice with the cap. We've only got one cap battery, two armor pairs, and this pulse laser right here that consumes cap, and we've got 7.6 gigajoules to spare. There's like literally one module here, and that's it. And in the electrical side, we'll have much more capacitors, so we'll have absolutely no problems with the capacitors as well. So we'll put some DPS drones in here. Make them have a DPS group right here. I think Caldari Navy is probably the one we're going to want to start with. We'll put the missile range here so that we can start off with very good range. Alright, organize the modules a bit. And there we go. We'll jump into the Abyss. Activate the electrical filament. And let's get to work. 650 DPS now with like these long range ammo, so Scorch and Caldari Navy. Heavy assaults. Okay, so this is rogues from battle cruisers, so I think that we might be able... I think actually it'll be better with the Caldari Navy, because even though these are battle cruisers, I do from experience remember them being pretty hard to get good application with heavy assault missiles. So we'll start shooting here. What's our range? 37 kilometers. So they're approaching us, I think, so we'll soon be able to damage. Actually, these field weavers, never mind. They're pretty slow. We'll start shooting this guy right here. Spark grip. Is there any ember grip? There's ember grip over here. I'll probably want to take him out. Oh, look, we got a bit of applied damage right there. And we can even go with the precision script now that we're in range. We can use the Scorch to get a little bit of extra damage. I don't think it'll be a good idea to go with the drones. They're going to eat my drones alive right here. Can use the Webifier. There we go. Get a bit of better application. I wonder if Rage might be a good alternative right here. Are we getting full application? 98. Where's their resist? EM resist. I think it might be full application actually. We might want to try Rage. Let's see. After this one's down, we'll try Rage. See how that goes. Okay, we'll go with the Rage now. We've got like 890 something on them. And we were doing it on a spark grip because I think the resist types are slightly different depending on which type. Are they different? They're about the same. Okay, we'll go on this spark grip over here. Start shooting him. Okay, we've got 800 damage there. We've got a blue cloud. Let's see now. It seems like we actually are hitting better with Rage. So that's nice. Because the Webifier, I think, is taking effect, so it's helping it get a better application right there. So that's actually quite good. We can even put the Conflag, actually. And get the full damage going on right here. What's the Conflag optimal range? Yeah, this is a good range for Conflag as well. So I think this will be pretty nice, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I still don't want to use the drones because they're just going to insta-pop my drones. Literally just insta-pop them as soon as they swap to them. So unless I had Tech 1 ones, I would. But since I've got these Tech 2 ones, if I were to use this on a real server, I don't think it'll be worth it. So now volley is 1600. So I mean, we're not getting full application, but I think that's just because of the resists. The resist making it so that we're not getting... Oh, we got like some 1612 there. Yeah, so pretty much perfect application right there when we were using the Webifier and precision script. So that was nice. Now we can just start shooting these guys right here. I mean, we can switch to the Caldari Navy, but I don't think we need to worry about that so much because these guys anyway die very quick. They're field weavers. They don't have a lot of HP naturally. There's a little poppage right there. Oh, almost. There we go. I'm taking out this guy too. Let's use the Conflag here on this one. So that was pretty quick. T4 electric sight done right there. Can reload. Put the range script right here. I think it's a good idea to start always with the range script so that you can start doing damage as quick as possible with the good range. Even if it's maybe not the best applied damage, we'll still be doing damage a bit quicker. 37 kilometers, okay. But that was a pretty quick wave right there. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Very good, actually. I'm very impressed. It's a minus 70% EM resist, so it's slightly biased for time. We didn't even use our drones. And we were half of the time using Caldari Navy as well. Ooh, Vedmak. This will be a good way for testing the amount of, like, how good we can survive these guys. Put the range. Let's start doing damage straight away. Try doing it. We'll put these Vedmaks right here. Start shooting these Rage missiles. How much is our range? Scorch. Oh, with Deviant Automatic Suppressor. Yep. Always when I deploy these unbonus ones, it feels like I get the Deviant Automatic Suppressor right there. Okay, we'll go with the Precision now. Because even though we've got like cruiser level weaponry with these missiles, it still is like not the best application even to cruisers. These Vedmaks right here. We get some spooling of the reactive armor hardener, and I did a bit of a mistake right there. I should have reset the reactive armor hardener when I went to the next wave. It was a mistake on my end because it's very important to reset it between waves because you can get different damage types that can completely conflict, make your tank be really bad. Put this into DPS 2, put this into DPS 1. Yeah, we seem to be applying pretty good actually. I'm pretty happy about this, and we've got Ghoster as well, which is making application even worse. Where's our range with this Ghoster? Yeah, okay, we're getting some Conflag as well, hitting in right here. Pretty good actually, pretty good indeed. Go for this last Vedmak right here just to get now we'll go for this last Vedmak then for that Ghoster because he's making application a little bit worse. We can even overheat this web one cycle to get a bit closer to him. Hopefully he'll be in 40 kilometer range now. Nah, he was not. We'll put where's our range? 20 kilometers, so it's alright. We'll put the Scorch. Oh, we've got a bit worse DPS as well because of these default automatic suppressors. We would want to go away from this actually, because a lot of our missiles are getting shot down. We'll move to the right here because there's another one over there, of course. that is making stuff go a lot worse. This is actually pretty fast. A lot faster than I thought. A lot faster than I thought. Let's see if we can maybe get some DPS into the drones, perhaps. Nope, they're just getting insta-melted. We'll go with this Imperial Navy multi-frequency. I'll help a little bit right there. Okay, we've got the Caldari navies. Well, hopefully 600 volley. I mean, I think it's okay considering these guys are frigates. And the Imperial Navy is nice because, you know, the good application going on. Conflag is going to be a bit difficult to apply. I mean, it's not that much worse in terms of application compared to Imperial Navy, but it still is worse. And the range is also a tiny better than the Imperial Navy multi-frequency as well. So that's why it's good to use it when there's small stuff going on right here, even though it's less DPS. Okay, yeah, these frigates go down pretty fast. I'm quite happy with this. A lot quicker than I would do a dark side, because dark sides, like, you have very big problems with application to this small stuff who love to just go super fast. You need the dual webs, and then you won't have the good application. Like, you would have to then use webs, and then you've not got the explosion radius bonus of this. Sort of like, it's like in missiles, you got the explosion radius, and then you also got the velocity of the NPC, but we're taking care of the velocity because the dark side increases velocity, but we won't have the mid slot to spare for a missile guidance computer, so we'll have problems with the explosion radius. And this is actually a reason why I've got this ballistic control system here. It's not that expensive. I mean, it is a bit more expensive than the Tech 2 ballistic control system, but it costs, I think, 10-15 million, and it increases, it's tiny bit less damage than the Tech 2, the one right here, got 10%. But this one's really good because it increases the explosion velocity. So that's one very nice thing when it comes to these, like, these NPCs that go very fast. And also, one thing I wanted to just see right there. Did you see our capacitor? Did you look at how much capacitor we had right there? Again, one cab battery, 65 gigajoules. Absolutely crazy. Put the range script right here. Mjolnir Rage. Get as close to these guys as possible as we can. Is there a deviant automatic suppressor? No, deviant automatic suppressors are not in range. That'll be good. Lucid Deep Watch is a good time-based wave. It's not going to be at all challenging for tank. We'll start shooting this guy. Put a bit of Scorch on this guy as well. Can maybe Webifier him soon. You get some good hits going on right there. Nice, nice. An alternative could be to use a Domination. Webifier's got a bit better range than this Federation Navy. But I like the Federation Navy because it's quite cheap. And it's only, like, I think, 1 kilometer less than the Domination. And it's also a bit stronger in effectiveness as well. Okay, where's our range? Right here, 31 kilometers. You can start shooting now. Good that there are no deviant automatic suppressors. So we're taking a bit of damage right here. This to do with that we had the bad resistance type in this reactive armor hardener. The reason I didn't reset it is because I couldn't be bothered since it's a very easy wave right here. So it's no, like, stress. I just have to approach really at an angle and it's alright. Because you can see here now it's reacting to get the good resists. Now we're going to actually be tanking back quite a bit. Okay, you can see here almost this deep watch is almost down as well. That's really nice right there. We can even go for this cache right here. Start shooting this guy with a bit of just a small pulse of conflag right there. Unfortunately, we do not one-shot this. I would have liked to one-shot this cache right here, but it's just the way it is. Okay, and we'll grab this loot right over here. Use the Scorch to peel away at that Deep Watcher. I'm pretty happy with this ship. I'm pretty happy with this ship. It is quite easy when you've got the the electrical sights that give you so good capacitor boost, and don't have to worry at all about newts with this 65 gigajoules right here. But it's what you get because the electrical sights or the filaments cost a lot more. The heavy assault cruisers in general, they benefit a lot from having one cap battery. You will see that their cap boost will go up so much with one large cap battery compared to, say, a Gila. Heavy assault cruisers, I didn't realize that. Or Tech 2 ships, actually, in general, they tend to be like that. But time, oof. The time here was amazing. It's a nice time. Look at this time right here. 10-minute completion time. Really good right there. Really good. I really like this. The problem I have with the Zealot or not the Zealot, I mean the Sacrilege in high tiers, is that since we have only 5 low slots, it's hard to get DPS and tank. Like, we only got 3 tank slots right here. If we need more tank, we have to really bling these hard, but then we need more DPS as well, and we can't do much. I mean, we've got this Bayloading Accelerator, 2 Ballistic Control Systems. It would be nice to have an extra low slot, I would say, to have an extra damage module, and then you could go like the Zealot, for example, with the 3 damage modules right there. The rig is not as good as the 3rd Ballistic Control System, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. We did that little T4 run right there in 10 minutes. We'll see how much loot we got right here. I think it's some decent ISK right here. Got 30 million, so I mean, it's a bit like average, I would say, T4 loot, especially considering we've got this chaotic filament right here, which is going to be like a, you know, considered to be a lucky drop, like, oh, we got a T5 filament like that. Sometimes you can get an electrical one worth 25 million, just like that. So I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. I'm probably going to try a T3 Firestorm variant of this later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.